What's happening, fam? How we all doing? Thank you all for joining in on time as always. You guys are an absolute G. Mr. HPY, Vase, Tyler, Judy, Drahomir. Great to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Ratani, Louisa, how you doing? Gavin, Kyotaka. God, new trading, MOC, Batman, Judy, Mokara, Johnny, Lizzie, Solo, Aviwa, Fish, Paul, Omar, Vintage, how you guys doing? Cowboy. Thank you all for joining in. How was your weekend, fam? What's up, Krishna, J-Lo, Dangerous, Yarn, Jonah, Adams, Giovanni. What's up, Igor, Raymond, Sandeep, Yankov, all the G's, Yasin. Look at that, everybody's ready to attack the last trading day of the month and also first trading day of the week, so it's about to be an interesting one today. How was your weekend, fam? Did you guys enjoy? Did you guys took some time off? What did you guys do? What's up, Dobry? Before we start, don't forget to smash that thumbs up. Let's get those likes up. And if you're new here, welcome to the stream, first of all. Second of all, my name is Ryu. I trade with volume profile, higher time frame supply and demand, and Orderflow. What's up, Sunshine? Thank you for subscribing. And I'm live here Monday through Friday, so looking forward to see you guys every single day here, as I try to give as much value as I can. Thumbs up as the first thing I joined. That's perfect. It's amazing, my friend. Judy says never used them before, new here. Well, welcome to the stream, my friend. I'll try to explain as easiest way as I can. And if you have questions, feel free to ask. And again, if you guys are new here, no need to spam. If you have a question, feel free to ask, and I will answer that. What's up, Mr. Once? Alright, let me see first of all the poll. I want to see where you guys stand for. 44% bullish, 44% bearish, 11% ranging. So I would say pretty equally distributed, I would say. Soldier, welcome to the stream, my friend. So quite, I would say, equally distributed. Blessed, thank you so much. Alright, seems like we are quite I would say 50-50 with bullish and bearish. I would say it can go both ways. Would I short it right now? I wouldn't say the best scenario would be that, because we are in that weekly demand that I've been mentioning since last week. So let's start the gold analysis then. So we had that 3-monthly resistance that Andre mentioned last week, and yeah, As you can see, look at the daily time frame. That thing was absolutely crazy resistance before dropping. And welcome to everybody that is joining right now. And if you're new here, I'm just going through the analysis right now, so pay attention, as the trade might be coming in after that. So weekly demand got tapped with that massive drop on Friday that we had, and it was kind of expected. We've been talking about the daily overvaluation against the dollar. It's been overvalued for quite some time here, for about a week and a half or something, maybe 2 weeks, and we said that the more that this gets more overvalued, it's kind of like more the elastic band that is getting more stretched. So when it snaps back, it's gonna snap back a little bit harder than usual, and you guys saw that massive drop on Friday. So kind of was expected. It's just it takes some time sometimes with the overvaluation, undervaluation, and ended up playing out quite well. And actually I caught that short, which I will show it to you guys later. But yeah, weekly demand, would I short it right into the weekly demand? Not sure yet. It's Monday, so I think it could set the tone for the week right now. Monthly candle closure as well in 20 hours and 50 minutes, so basically today's closure. And you can see that already has left quite a decent amount of week right now, but it's not crazy weak, but you know, it literally dropped about 4.3%. so but gold can make those kind of moves like in not even a day or so. So anyways, if monthly candle closes above this previous monthly candle, we will have a new monthly demand as well, which is gonna be very interesting. So I wouldn't be surprised if today we go for a pullback to the upside towards that new daily supply that we have here. So if you're new here, we have 4 type of different supply and demand. We have rally based rally, rally based drop, we have a drop based drop, and drop based rally. So in this case we have a drop based drop type of supply, and this weekly demand we have a rally based rally type of demand, and as you can see it's been holding for now. So do I expect to pull back to the daily supply? I would hope so. That would be really amazing to pull back either today or maybe even tomorrow, and then weekly reversal, midweek reversal, and from Tuesday or Wednesday start dropping again. That would be really interesting. So mark out that daily supply around 45.63 till 46.43. I would love to see a pullback there. But now moving into the 1 hour time frame, I mean, look at that 3 monthly resistance we mentioned before. That was just freaking perfect. Anyways, I'm looking at multiple key levels. First of all, I'm gonna open up our session map indicator, which is free. So if you're new here, you can have this one as well, and you can see basically the weekly closure, the weekly open. You can see the sessions as well. But anyways, moving on, I'm gonna take my fixed range volume profile, try it across the weekly open, previous weekly open till current week's open, and I wanna mark out the previous weekly value or low. Why is that? Because it does align with that daily supply we talked about. Previous weekly value or low, done. You see, so I'm expecting, if we're gonna go for a pullback, to go for that daily supply. I'm gonna be looking at the previous weekly value or low. Maybe even this range could be interesting. I think the value or low could be a little bit lower, so let me check. Yes, so I'm gonna look at both of these levels. So this is gonna be the fixed value or low, because we are technically marking out that range here. Boom. So but as you can see, the key levels are very high. So these are the scenarios I'm looking at if gold decides to go for a pullback, and potentially from here looking for a reversal to the downside, something like this, right? Now, what are the key levels that are relevant for today? First of all, the previous daily level. So you draw it from previous daily open till current day's open, basically. And we have that previous daily value low right there. Let me zoom in for you guys. You see this one? This is the previous day value low right here. So I'm gonna mark it out. Previous day value low. Boom. which is gonna be at 4500.9. So it's gonna be important key level there anyways. As you can see below that, we have that high volume node as well, so it's gonna be a lot of resistance before pulling back to that key level there. And another key level is the Sunday open, so basically the weekly open, right? This one, Sunday open, done. So what I'm expecting, if it does close below it, I think it could go for a little bit of a more drop, and if it does close above the Sunday open in the next 4-hour closure, which is gonna be in 48 minutes, I'm expecting at least a push towards the previous day value low. Either we see the reversal from there or close above and go for that pullback towards the daily supply. So marking up multiple scenarios because I'm not gonna marry to my bias, and if I see a potential trade coming in, I'm gonna take it regardless if it aligns with my trading plan. So drop a 1 in the chat if that made sense. Awesome, look at that. So keeping it simple, let me mark this one as well. Of interest, we have the previous day value low at 4500.92. Then we have Sun open, which is at 45.54. There we go. These are the key levels that I'm interested in today. I'm gonna leave it up here so you guys can see as well, so you don't forget. And I'm gonna put here waiting for 4-hour closure. I think that's gonna give us better clarity. Previous day value is different on a 15-minute time frame. Yeah, it's a little bit higher. It's fine. We mark out both. We wait for a reaction because we had such a nasty drop. So most of the time it will be a little bit different. So let me clean up my chart a little bit more. And I think I still have it. Yes, look at that short that I took, close around 4R. But it dropped way more, so I was still happy with the trade there. I was waiting for this trade the whole day, basically. The whole Asia session didn't play out. London ranged, and then we had the news, quite obvious. Manipulated the high and then dropped. And if you actually paid attention to previous week's analysis that I was giving, I mentioned the 12-hour supply. And what happened on that Friday? What happened on that Friday? The manipulation was where? The 12-hour supply that I mentioned. This is not coincidence. This is not coincidence. Look at that beautiful tap to the 12-hour supply before dropping. We're dropping about, how many percent is that? 4.1%. Good morning, Kim. How you doing? I think today is a UK bank holiday, so I'm out of shit. Depends, man. Like, I've seen so many times on a bank holiday we have really nice moves on Asia session, especially US bank holidays. I've seen such a great moves on Asia. It already took out the low, you could kind of say. So I wouldn't be surprised if we pull back towards the previous daily value low there. I wouldn't be surprised. Do you also make analysis for Forex? Yes, I do trade Forex as well, but not that much lately. Been more focused on gold, the indices. Macron says, bro, I have a question for you. How do you know when the buyers are getting ready to buy, and how do you know when the sellers are getting ready to sell? Look at the chart. I mean, there's a lot of ways. Like, for example, based on the candlestick alone, some people go with the pattern. We use the valuation scanner as well. I use Orderflow as well, so I can see a little bit better as well with the orders coming in. So it really depends. I know a lot of people are really good with price action and they can kind of see the candles forming, but a lot of the time just based on the candle is a little bit hard to tell. No, Andrew, I trade with volume profile, higher time frame, supply and demand, and order flow. Morning, Ben. Kim says, I'm inside your community, just trying to find around. Awesome. Are you talking about the VIP or the free channel? And by the way, this is what I was talking about. We shared those key levels beforehand about the fixed point of control and that range in general, which led into that beautiful trade playing out. And oh man, what a beautiful trade. What a beautiful trade from that fixed point of control. We had also previous daily value low aligning as well, a little bit higher. So it's the same as the key level that we called out. Absolutely beautiful trade, man. Absolutely banger of a trade. While I was recording this POV video, this is where he hit full TP. And yeah, the best way we could have closed on Friday. Absolute beautiful way. Look at that. VIP community. Sure, have you watched the onboarding video or not? Let me know, because we do have an onboarding video, Kim. Matter of the fact, let me show it to you guys as well. I'm gonna give you guys a quick sneak peek. So we have it pinned on the general chat and also main channel. So you click on the pinned message and then boom.
Jump into it. We have two groups. The main. Welcome to the Syndicate. My name is Andre. I'm a trader here in the Syndicate and I will guide you through the channels and I will show you how to navigate them so you don't get lost or confused. First thing first, it's very important for you to understand this. The Syndicate is an entire trading ecosystem, education system, analysis, setups, professional signals, private indicators, tutorials, community channels, and more. You have everything you need in one place and you get out what you put in. Those who take this seriously will get the results. We give you every advantage, but you have to take advantage of the opportunity. This is not a community run by one guru. This is a syndicate of traders, more like a hedge fund environment than a single person. We are a global network with traders and members from around the world on a common mission: make money, build elite skills, and create an incredible life with awesome people. Let me tell you that it's a very big pleasure to have you here with us, and you've made an excellent decision to be here. Let's jump into it.
There you go. Absolute banger of a video. The team absolutely smashed it. Kim, you can find this video on the general chat, the pinned message at the top, and also either on the main channel, it's pinned at the top. So it's gonna be on the pinned message. Make sure to watch that. We still have another 11 minutes of that video. It's gonna show you exactly how to navigate through the VIP. And if you have any questions after that, just let me know. course, of course. We try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. The feedback is absolutely live. As soon as you ask questions, we'll be there. And also a warm welcome to recently joined members as well. Hermawan, if you are here, let me know in the chat. And if not, well, welcome to the VIP as well, my friend. Awesome, Judy. Awesome. Glad to have you guys here with us. What's up, noob? How you doing, my friend? And by the way, guys, if you're new here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. And also, we are super close to hitting the 5.5k. We need another 57 subs. I think we can hit the 5.5k today. We've been absolutely growing, and the growth is crazy. Growth is crazy. Morning, Harmonic. Who is their first time on the live stream here? Drop a 1 in the chat if you're new here. Maybe it's your first time, maybe it's your second time. And drop it 2 if you've been already watching the stream for more than 2-3 days. Let me know in the chat. What up, Drahomir? Drahomir is absolute G, so he's been freaking killing it. Okay, we have quite some ones here. Okay, Papa Z, you're not first time here. You've been here every time. Good evening, Michael. So, Judy, Elbash, Kim, your boy Max. Aaron says second time. That's awesome. Bless Arch. There you go. Dobry been here for 2 months. Star says he's new. Batman since day one. Absolutely, man. You've been here with us since day one. Alright, I see a lot of ones. That's great. So as I said, if you guys have any questions related to the volume profile, supply and demand that I use, feel free to ask. Just no need to spam. And in case I miss your question, feel free to ask again. I'm gonna be here live Monday through Friday, starting at the same time, 8 p.m. New York. And for this week, interesting enough, I will be doing New York live sessions as well. So it's gonna be either 1 or 2 sessions for this week in general. Do we have a trade setup? Arch and other people that are new here, whenever I'm going to get in a trade, I will put it on the screen as like this, with whatever position I'm gonna get in, and I will let you guys know if I'm in a trade. But for now, I explain my analysis, I explain what I'm looking at. For now, I'm waiting for a 4-hour closure because this is low volume right now. I want to see if it's gonna close below Sunday open or above to potentially go for that pullback here. Alright, so I'm patiently waiting for the volume to kick in and also to set up to form. Is gold looking good for all-time high in the next 6 months? You never know, Friday. You never know. Nobody can tell you if that's gonna happen or not. Can you give a basic setup for the trader weight? Absolutely, I can give it to you guys. I'm gonna show the trader weight settings in the next maybe 10 minutes or so. So stay tuned as we are waiting for patiently gold to do a little bit of a move. Patil says hello, I have joined for the first time. Welcome my friend. Welcome, welcome. Does volume profile works on all time frames? Absolutely, Mike. Absolutely. But for the higher time frame, personally, I use more supply and demand. Anything above 8 hour, I use supply and demand. And anything below 4 hour, I use volume profile. So 4 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute, all volume profile. So mainly for execution standpoint. Malvin says, been watching this live stream last week and enjoyed it. Appreciate you, my friend. I really appreciate you. How can I find Orderflow in Sri Lanka? Trader is not allowed, bro. Give me a solution. Yeah, sure, I'll give you a solution. There's gonna be multiple other platforms you can use, so stay tuned as I will go through Orderflow for sure. I've been watching since last week. Do you do this Monday through Friday? Yes, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. New York time. But as I said, for this week I might do, I will do at least one New York live session for this week. So let me know in the chat who is hyped for the New York live session. Who is gonna be here? I know a lot of you guys are from closer time zone to New York, let's say. So a lot of you guys trade New York as well. I know that for sure. Let me know in the chat. Sandeep, Drahomir. Awesome, awesome. Appreciate you, Andrew. Appreciate you, my friend. Yasin as well. What's up, Tiny Trades? No emotional. Don't be emotional. Nice, nice. Yeah, for sure, Batman. I know a lot of people love to trade New York. Look at that. So don't forget to turn on the notification bell for the channel, as the live session will be scheduled beforehand, so you guys will not miss out when we go live. Indeed, indeed. Also, don't forget to join the free Telegram. The link will be dropped to the chat right now, because that's where we share the links as well, like giving you guys an update, giving you guys the heads up before it happens. What's up, Hatecast? Long time no see. What's up, Danny? Welcome, my friend. I trade when you trade. I trade the Ryu session. Ryu session. I like that. I like that. You're really just my advice, bro. There's a crazy competition in New York stream, but it's Asia since they want to touch yours. Don't worry, bro. We will be taking over New York as well. Are you doubting are you doubting our ability to take over DS? Just give it a time. Just give it a time. All you're gonna see on your feed is gonna be Syndicate live stream. Trust me. We started with nothing. We started from 0 grand up, and we are at 5.4k on YouTube. And look at this growth. Look at this graph here. And look at all the trades we've taken. We're gonna be smashing all the competitions, bro. Don't worry. And the difference between this stream and the other ones is we keep the quality high. So we don't allow the spammers, we don't allow signal chasers, we don't say stupid stuff. I try to provide as much value as I can. And you're gonna learn the real side of trading here, not some random streamer that is gonna be screaming all the time. we might roast the haters sometimes, but that's just a little bit of a fun on the side, you know. Henry, if you're talking about the session map indicator, yes, that indicator is free and everybody can put it on their chart. But we have our own private indicators as well, which one of them are the valuation scanner that we use here. We have the seasonal forecaster as well that we use. That's mainly for more hard time frame analysis. So I hope that answered your question as well, respect. A New York session would be amazing. We need smart trader in AM, unlike some of the streamers in the New York session that take random trades for the hype. Exactly. I'm not gonna take some random trades for the hype. I'm here to trade my own way, and if there's gonna be a trade, that's a bonus. If there isn't gonna be any trade, cool, we move on to the next session, you know. All those streamers chase clout, 100%, bro. 100%. The problem, I don't think it's chasing the clout. I think the problem is selling you the dream, the unrealistic dream. Right? That's the problem. I will trade when you trade. I'm all the way from South Africa. South Africa. Amazing, my friend. Newbie here, what is the fixed value law? How do you use it? Sure, the fixed value law, it comes from this range here. So whenever we have a range and you take your fixed range volume profile, this one, this tool here that it's built on in TradingView. So basically you identify a range, you draw your volume profile from the left till the basically the end of the range, and we have the value high, point of control, and value low. So all of these key levels are fixed because it's basically a range. So we call them fixed, value low, fixed, point of control, fixed, value high. Let me know if that made sense. So we use the volume profile on the previous daily level, on the previous weekly level, fixed level, swing level. So there's a couple ways you can use the volume profile. How can I find your session indicator? There you go. Rolnik has dropped the link for you on the chat. Just click on that, add it to your chart, and I'm actually gonna show it to you how you can use it. I'm gonna open to you here. So you click on the link that is dropped on the chat, and this our Shadow Intel website will be open. You just click on get access to the session map. You can also read through other indicators we have, and click here, add to favorites, and then you just log into your trading view, and then you can use it. That's how easy it is. Yeah, Yankov. Yeah, undervaluation at Sunday open. That's why I said I'm waiting for the 4-hour closure. If not, I would have probably taken the long here with this failure to the downside. And you can clearly see buyers stepped in right at that bottom. Right at that bottom. Oh, let me lower it. We are in Asia session. Forgot about that. It's too much. 30 should be good. Do you provide live signals? I provide my own trade, brother. I give the full analysis. If you are here from 8 p.m. New York time, that's when I give my full analysis. And then we just mark out the key levels. We wait for a reaction. I map out the scenarios I mentioned before. And then we wait for a trade. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you buy now, sell now. Just so some of you guys can be happy. I'm gonna take the trades based on the key levels and the analysis that I give. The special thing about the session map indicator Friday is that most of the indicators either are just showing the Sunday open, so the weekly divider and daily divider, but then you have to use a different session indicator. So this one is all in one built indicator. So it has the Sunday open, it has the weekly divider, daily divider, as you can see, so you can use the volume profiles, and also the sessions. So Asia, London, New York, and all that stuff. So instead of having 2-3 indicators, it's just all in one. Much more practical. The tutorial for volume profile, does it have setting to be made? Yes, we do have a setting for the volume profile. We use 128 row size and 70 value area volume. And of course, not to mention that we have the full educational series inside the VIP, and we do have a video about the volume profile, as you can see. So 24 minutes of a video about the volume profile, and in this video we explain about everything that you need to know about volume profile, how to implement it, and basically on the previous daily, previous weekly, just how I mentioned to you guys, and about the settings as well. As you can see, Andres mentioned about that. So full educational series video. Supply and demand that I use as well, correlation, COT data, seasonality, and open interest, which is more for higher time frame, but very good. And the latest one is about the entry models that we have and the patterns we look for. And new video will be released soon as well, so constantly updating you guys inside the VIP. What is your max if it comes to hold the trade? What do you mean by that? Let me know, I didn't understood your question, Wotek. Okay, so you guys were asking about the trader weight settings. Let me know if you guys are here. Let me know in the chat. I can show my trader weight settings to you guys. Awesome. Alright, so on TradeOvit I use two different indicators. First is for the bubbles, so I'm gonna say the names and I'm gonna show it, and if you miss it just take a screenshot and then you can download it later. So the bubbles are SESMO, large delta bubbles, and for the footprint is volume footprint ultra. So the way you can download it is just click on the indicators, explore community indicators and search there and download the indicator. And the settings differ from asset to asset, so it's not going to be the same for all, but the bubbles I usually use like 30 to 100 depending on the asset and the volatility. And the footprint, the only thing I've changed was this tick per row. I usually put 6 to 8 on average. So let me know if you have more questions, Raymond. And for the other people were asking about the other Orderflow platforms, there's many out there. You can literally just research, do a quick research, but TradeAway, NinjaTrader, ExoChart, Bookmap, you have Deep Chart, Quantum, so a lot of other stuff. Are you waiting for a full TP slash stop loss, or your max is like 2-3 days in one trade? And no, I usually don't swing trade that often. I do take swing trades, but most of my trades are opening and closing the same day. Some of my trades take like literally 3 minutes, some of them are 10 minutes, some of them are 2 hours. It really depends. It really depends. Some days I'm just looking for a small move, boom, I'm out. Some days I'm like, okay, this is a little bit wider stop loss, target those highs, you know? Really depends on the situation. Jose, welcome to the stream, my friend. Awesome, Raymond. Awesome, my friend. Best prop firm, or do you think prop works? Prop firms are good to leverage the money, but a lot of people aren't even profitable on their own personal capital, so going to the prop firms is not going to change anything that much. They're probably just going to pass an EVA, put the screenshot of the certificate, and not even show a payout ever, right? That's the problem a lot of people have nowadays. Like, showing a certificate for eval is not that hard. Passing an eval is the easiest thing you can do. It's the easiest part. Taking a payout though, it's a little bit harder. But that's why I prefer to trade with personal account. That's why I have the Vantage account, right? That's why I have the Vantage account. But I have prop firm as well, because I trade both. But again, the payouts that I'm taking on the prop firm, I'm reinvesting in myself again and putting either to my personal account or just investing in the long term on other stuff. So it all comes back to the personal account. So again, we grew this Vantage account, I withdrew a little bit, and now back at the 1k again, because we turned 1k to 3k in the matter of 2 weeks or something like that, and now we're trying to grow it again. Trading with personal account is gonna be the best thing ever, man. No rules, you do whatever the F you want. Nobody's gonna tell you anything. If you mess up, it's all on you, you know? And I think for most of people, it would hurt so much more if you lose all of your money in the personal account rather than prop firms. Because you're gonna be like, oh, it's not even real money, you know? Boom, blew the account, buy another one. But it's good to use both. It's good to use both, but depends on where you at in your trading journey, you know. If you are already profitable, you have an edge, you have a strategy that works, then that's good. Maybe taking a couple of payouts to leveraging some more money, put it in the personal account. But ultimately, that's gonna be the best thing ever. What is your time setting for shadowing the session map? Let me show it to you. Asia session I have 0 till 6:15, and I mean you can take a screenshot. Because technically, the Asia session goes to way after this, like until 6 p.m. my time zone, so Asia till here, but I usually don't like to overlay the session, so I like to see like this because you can see so much easier when the session is swept or not. What's up, Sky? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I'm more like into swing, so do you think I should be looking at 15-minute chart more? I'm mostly trading Forex, GJ, UJ, EU. I'm also getting more interested in trading gold. It depends on how you swing trade, because I know some people that swing trade, they only look at the 4-hour time frame or 1-hour time frame. I think it really depends. It also depends how you trade, because sometimes you might find, let's say, a quicker confirmation for your entry. Let's say you wait for a break of structure, change of character, whatever you use, right? Doesn't matter. You can potentially identify that shift faster for you to take the trade, you know? And you're gonna be like, okay, if I enter here, put the stop loss below, I know if it hits stop loss, I'm already out for the trade, and I'm wrong on the trade idea. I don't need to wait for the 1 hour to form and then whatever, blah 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 blah, right? It really depends on how you trade. I don't know how you trade, so I can't really tell that much. But when I used to swing trade, I would mainly look for entries around 15-minute to 4-hour time frame, anything in between, and then potentially hold the trade longer. And also, of course, I use supply and demand as well with the supply and demand for the higher time frame analysis. Is gold much harder to predict? I wouldn't say it's hard to predict. Depends on what are your confirmations for the higher time frame. It's nothing crazy, but the moves are good. The moves on gold are good. Yankov says you grew that 1k to 3k live. Stop being so humble. Last week I was closer to BE and up 5k since joining you. Crazy, Yankov. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna be here sitting, oh, I turned this into that. Oh, it's all live. They can all go back and watch it, you know. This is the thing with a lot of people. They try to prove to everybody they are this and that. I'm like, bro, the proofs are online. Just go watch it, you know. It's literally on the streams. Jay says I marked the same tool as why my previous day value low is in 4508.15 and yours is at 4500. On what time did you mark it out? Because depending on the time frame, it could be a little bit different. Let's check. Yes, you probably marked it around 15 minutes, as you can see. So it could change on the time frame, because volume profile it's gonna be like this, because volume on the 15 minute is not gonna be the same as the 1 hour. But again, somebody asked this before, you can mark both, either the 1 hour value low or the 15 minute. Both could be getting rejected later on. For now I marked this one out because it's lower and I want to see if it can react from that level. Bitcoin analysis, sure, I can go through Bitcoin later as well. $1K to 100K then retire? No, why retire at 100K? 100K is nothing. 100K is nothing, bro. You can't do shit with 100K nowadays. You can't really do anything. Testing the view up. Interesting. My view up is a little bit changed. Pavel was keeping everybody updated inside the VIP, man. But man, if you marked out these key levels I told you guys previous week, you would have caught so many trades here. The first bounce, the second bounce, and then now hovering around, bouncing again, close above. So this, it has to close below this one if you're looking for a pullback to the downside, that's for sure. If you look at the 1 hour time frame, this range basically, that range. I think now it's ranging too much as well, so we're probably gonna just stick around here until it actually breaks out crazy again, because this was crazy. This went from 64K to like 81K in a matter of days. It is crazy. Yeah, Jay, I know, but probably you marked it out on the 15-minute time frame. As I was explaining, it could be different volume on 15 minute and 1 hour. Hey, I'm new to your channel. What is the idea of marking a buy or sell on the show above the 45 before we can buy? Yes, kind of. So let me explain it to you. I have the key level here, right? The previous daily value low. I wouldn't sell immediately if it goes to the sell zone or buying at the buy zone. We wait for our entry models to form. We wait for more confirmation. But the idea of this is for the people that are here to understand that I'm looking at this key level. Previous daily value low, have marked up at the top here too. If it does reject and fails to go to the upside, I'm looking for a short, and if it goes above with volume, I'm looking for a continuation here. So I'm explaining my analysis every single day at the beginning of the stream, so make sure to join us at 8 PM New York time. That's when I give my full analysis, and then after that we wait for the trades to play out. Which time frame I need to use to mark the key levels? As I said, man, it works on all 15, 30 minute, 1 hour, but mainly I mark it out on 30 minute and 1 hour. But that doesn't mean that 15-minute key level can't get reaction. It absolutely can. because that's where the value low is on the 15 minute. So on both it could get rejected. You're gonna see this a lot on using volume profile. So my suggestion is to mark both and then see which one gets more reaction in general. Just want to know what if the price doesn't reach none of the expected kilos on the 4 hour. Then of course there's much more things to look at. First of all is the Sunday open at 44.45. Then we have this internal range on the 5 minute that I can use. So let's say if on the 4 hour we see another nasty sweep of the low and then close above, I'm gonna use this range to take it long, or the other way around, right? Let's say 4 hour opens up, nasty sweep of the high or whatever, close below, boom boom, entry from here. So I'll always try to adapt to the market. I'm not gonna be just looking at 1 kilowatt because it might reach out next session, might be tomorrow, you never know, right? So good question. NQ, sure, I'll do NQ as well in the next maybe 30 minutes, so stay here if you want to see the NQ analysis. Yeah, people that joined here early at the beginning of the stream, they know what I'm looking at. So let me know who was here at the beginning of the stream, who joined us on the right time. Let me know, let me know. Simon, of course, Adams as well, always around. Solo, Ghost as well, Bertani as well, nice. Yankov as well, that's expected, bro. 993 says before started, yeah, nice profile picture too. Nice, nice, that's what I love to see. Real Batmans. Alright, 4 hour closure. I will mark out the 4 hour high and low because I want to see how it's gonna play out right now. 4 hour high, 4 hour low. I want to see if it's gonna sweep one side. Was here before open. That's amazing, Jonas. That's amazing. Great to hear. Can this be the sweep for us to take it long? I would love to see that. Oh, I'm looking at this level. You want to see bouncing from this level? I wouldn't be surprised. That level or this one. This aggressive buyers and sellers. Push up. I know you want to push up from here. Oh, selling pressure is getting crazy right now. Let's see if it's gonna sweep that low or not. Right now tapped into those buyers and sellers right at the bottom before reversing. So I wouldn't be surprised if it pushes up now. There we go. Ooh, bar stepping. Okay, now it's getting interesting, guys. Now it's getting interesting. Now we're talking. I'm gonna go to the 5 minute right now, and I'm gonna wait for this range. I'm gonna mark out the fixed point of control of this range in case it closes above. So this range, the internal range. Water rejection, holy. Let me check the valuation. 4-hour valuation looks juicy for a long. 1 hour as well. Ooh. 15 as well. I'm starting to like this for a long. All I need to see is a 50 mil closure above VWAP. Wow, look at our rejection. Did you use current day volume profile for the West? No, I don't use current day, but that's something I've been starting to, I want to start getting deeper into that to learn more, because I don't use the current day. Oh, it says love your market analysis. The way you break it down makes a lot of sense. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Bye all the week. Like in my system, it makes sense what gold doing, but only timing can let me enter the trade, not get manipulated. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a very good one. Gold is teasing me today. I want to see a closure above this one for me to take a long. So basically anything above this level, I'm looking for a long. So let me mark out here too. $44.61.27. Nice, fam. We're almost at 400 live viewers, so shout out to all of you guys. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up as well. I might get into this one, not gonna lie, guys. I'm looking for something like this right now. Let me see the let me connect this. Give me a moment. Oh my god, trading view being trading view again. I don't think it's connected to any other tab. There we go, finally. I was still gonna probably wait for the 15-minute closure, but I'm just trying to see my risk management, how much I'm gonna use. Yep, this is why I wait for a 15-minute closure. Because if it does close below VWAP, then I'm not taking it long at all. I want to see a closure above VWAP. So another 8 minutes. And as you can see, there's a big battle right now. Buyers tried to took in control, but then sellers were like, nope. They're gonna try to push the price lower again. Is this 4-hour? Is this at the 4-hour supply? RBR rally base rally. Let me check. This one you're talking about? Depends on how you see it, brother. I don't use that much 4-hour supply and demand, but if you use, then yeah, it could be. It could be. That's why I always wait for a 15-minute closure. Because it does this kind of nasty stuff. Patience, as always. Patience. There we go. Patience. So if you go just based on the bubbles, it's holding here. And even before that, rejected from these trapped sellers. The only problem, like, I would love to sell if it goes below Sunday open. The only problem is gonna be straight into that weekly demand. Straight up into that weekly demand. And it's gonna be a little bit not ideal. But it could go for a body of that weekly demand, which is at 43.79.3. For sure it can go. Unlikely to get far with sellers. So yeah, I agree with you, Ben. That's why I'm like, it looks good. Like a lot of sellers are stepping in, but I'm like, could easily sweep that low again and then. But a lot of volume, that's for sure. That's why I'm waiting for a 15-minute closure, because this could easily also turn into a sell zone from a Sunday open. But I'm not in yet, so. Waiting to be in the VIP. They told me to get back to me. Still waiting. Yeah, they'll get back to you as soon as possible, my friend. There's a lot of people messaging us. Let's go, fam. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button if you're new here. We are 31 subs away from hitting 5.5k for today. It could sweep the previous 4-hour low. Yes, I agree. That low, basically. That's why I said, basically. Sweeping that low and then reversing bullish. Come on, take out that low and reverse, because I know you want to. I think it made equal low or something. Basically did equal low. Damn, cowboy. All this volume kicking in right now. That's interesting. Oh, come on, just sweep that low. Why didn't you sweep that low? $15 is overvalued, so 30 minutes. Came out of overvaluation. This has to be the bear trap because price is currently holding at monthly view up, so it should bullish. Yeah, let's see. Check futures. Is it? Yeah, it is. I'm talking about the 4-hour low. Because the order flow that I'm looking here is the futures as well. That's why I said this is the opening on the futures. I always look at both. Wow, look at all the bars stepped in last minute. This killer was not relevant anymore. That one's still relevant. That one is still relevant. POC is right here. Let's see if we can pull back there. That's basically gonna be the Sunday open. A little bit higher than Sunday open. I do want to take the short here, but I know there's a possibility it could sweep the lows and then reverse. Patience, yeah, exactly. That's why I've been taking in trade right now. Nice, there's almost 430 of you guys here. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Let's get those likes up. If you don't know how to do it, this is how you do it. You come down here, you smash this thumbs up here. Not the like here, but the thumbs up here. Silence says, yeah, same here. Feeling kind of silly, just gonna jump going. So, yeah, exactly, bro. FOMO. FOMO is the worst thing ever. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. If this one would have taken that 4-hour low, I would have been so much more confident to take it long here. So much. Let me check the whole range. I'll keep just the internal range for now. Morning, Wally. Great to see you back. Had to check the other chart. This is on trader weight, my friend. Wow, look at all the buyers right now. Interesting. Son of Sun. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Just created a new poll. Let me know if you're looking for a long, you're looking for a short. Forex A. Appreciate you, Cowboy. Yeah. Appreciate you. Ooh. Buyers are trying to take back in control. In long since 441. Awesome, Marcel. Awesome, bro. %43 looking for long. Oh, interesting. Ooh, almost up to the POC though. Almost up to the POC. Yep, but that level holds. I remarked the point of control. I can show it to you. Stay tuned. I might show it in the next 20 minutes or so. For now, I'm paying attention to gold because there might be a trade coming in soon, depending on the closure. Damn, Cowboy. A lot of volume coming in too. A lot of absorbed, yes. Ooh, what was that drop? He's so focused, he keeps me spelling. No worries, brother. No worries. You're always providing us with some crazy value, so. Candle pull, please. If it goes below view up, sorry, above view up, I might pull the candle because I want to get into the long as well. I'm still learning, don't judge by it's not the smartest, but what does Cowboy have in mind by the Forex say? So, as you guys might know, Cowboy is on a whole different freaking level, like beyond our level. It's not even comparable. So we already talk on private with some stuff. So the things that he's saying, it's mainly about the volume kicking in. But yeah, it's mainly about the volumes of bidders and askers. Ooh, VWAP retested. Let's see what's gonna play out right now. Why so much volatility? Is there any news out there? I don't think so. I don't think there's a news right now. But sometimes on Asia you see a lot of volatility right like this, which is good. But right now it's like it's contradicting. It could be good for shorts and longs, so I'm a little bit being patient here. Real fight between sellers and buyers, yes. Seattle Jenna says long entered. Awesome. Good luck, Jenna. Could play out, could play out. Candle pull is when in a trade. Exactly, Yankov. Candle pull only works when you're in a trade. So far, candle pull is having like 90% win rate. It failed us twice only. So the bigger the number, yeah, you could say like that, yeah. Trump is sleeping. He probably scheduled his tweets to post while he's asleep. A deal says long from 44.40. 44.40. Okay. Good luck, G. Good luck. Let's see. If it goes above fixed point of control, I might take it long as well. For me, I have to wait a little bit. This is a lot of stuff contradicting. Taco. Trump always chickens out. I hope this one will be a good 500-600 pips. Yeah, man. I hope it's gonna be a trade like Friday, because that trade was freaking amazing. This short here that I took. Oh man, what a beautiful trade that was. New people, what the fuck is a candle pull? Yeah, only OG people would understand. Or if you stick around for the next 2-3 live streams, maybe you're gonna understand what is candle pull. Flipping bearish. With that 15-minute closure. Again, that 4-hour undervaluation. And 1-hour undervaluation. This just looks so good for shorts, but so many other things that also contradicting. Which indicator you're talking about, Shubham? Which one? I'm leaning long, but contradictions now. Yeah, man. Same. That's what I said. For me, long is what I'm looking for. I wouldn't say no to a short if there's a much more alignment, but for me, too long, it definitely has to close above that level. But since it's ranging, let me see if I can adjust the range and if it's gonna change anything. Yeah, this one is nice too. I think I'm gonna mark out this whole range here. If I mark the whole range, it's just gonna be way different. It's about the same. So anything about this 44, 56. Oh, the valuation scanner. Sure, the valuation scanner, first of all, as you can see, the link is dropped into chat. You can look at the website as well and read through it. But basically the valuation scanner, it measures one instrument against another one. So for example, we are using gold right now and we measure against the dollar. So DXY, DX1, same thing. For indices, we use the ZB1, which is the bonds market. So for Nasdaq, for US 30, S&P 500, we all use the ZB1. And it can be used on a higher time frame as well, by the way. Okay, bounce from that level. Now it created another point of control with more interest at the top. So maybe this 1 hour keep like this till the next one keep running. Most likely, man, I wouldn't be surprised if it just ranges. It's Monday, so it's probably just gonna set the tone for the week right now. Nice, fam. We are 5 likes away from 200. Do your boy a favor, smash that like button right now. And if you are enjoying what we are doing and you would like to support us, one way to support us is to boost our free channel in the Telegram. So boosting the Telegram free channel. The link will be dropped in the chat, and there's been some of the G's that already done this, so absolutely great. We'd love to see your name as well here. And it's the last day of the month. Exactly, Dobry. Exactly. Last day of the month. Forex A means 400% injection of liquidity from the past 10 candle average. There you go. Boost done. Amazing, Omar. Real G, indeed, real G. Yeah, there you go. That's the flip to the downside. But the problem is most likely it's gonna face some support around this area again. Yeah. So it has to close below that level either way. Seems like it's more bearish favor right now. Morning, King. I think Monday will create low of the week. Potentially, yeah, I agree with you. That's why I didn't took the short here, because it could easily, again, just sweep the low. If you look at the future, maybe sweep the future's current day low, whatever, and then flip bullish. And also, not to neglect, the 4-hour did close above the Sunday open, and we have a lot of resistance down there. Alan, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. Be careful today, we have positioning and profit taking alignment happening today. Yes, Yahweh, thank you for updating us. That's why I'm a little bit cautious today. But when my setup forms the way I like to see, I'm gonna attack this shit. Can we see a long from 44.26? 44.26 swing value low. Are you talking about the 1-hour swing? This whole swing? Is this the one, Kishore? Mm, 44.28. Yeah, I was looking at this swing level earlier before the stream. I was like, this is interesting. This could be interesting. Yeah, you're right. 44.26.6. It could be. It could be. But I would much rather not to see. Maybe it can tap this on the open on the futures. Let me check. Yeah, you're right. It could be. But if it goes there, I would just rather to take that low before reversing bullish at that point. Hmm, 5 minutes doesn't look good. 15, it's whatever. Again, if it makes sense, I'm gonna take the trades. I don't really mind, but I'm not gonna force any trades here. Morning, Pep. Are the buyers trapped? I don't know, Ghost. There's a big battle right now, so in this area there's a lot of interest for buying and selling. So for now, sellers, depends on this candle. If it can flip bearish and close bearish, then yeah, sellers are getting in control again. If not, it's just gonna bounce from the same freaking level here again. My EMA shows the swing at 44.16 to 44.20. Alright, yeah, that could be an interesting level. Let's see, my friend. Let's see. Look at our reversal right now. Nice, fam. We have over 430 of you guys here. We have reached 214 likes. Let's reach 230. That's gonna be the next step. 230 likes. Let me know if you guys are in a trade, and if yes, what trade, and if you are just waiting, you're being patient. Let me know. Judy waiting, Stefan waiting, Omar, Ratani, King. In a long scalping the range. Awesome, bro. Scalping here could be interesting. Awesome, awesome. Being patient, waiting to my account to get out of the red. Oh, you'll be there soon, my friend. I'm in a long call at 436. The bottom? Good luck. That's nice, bro. That's a good entry. That's a good entry, Camilo. Right at the bottom. Nice. Been long since Goldbeck started. It's very choppy, bro. Like, if you think that this is great for me to take a trade, then you probably either are new here or you just want to take a trade just to take a trade. Like, if it aligns with your plan, that's completely fine. But I see some of you guys asking, oh, what are you waiting? Or what are you waiting? I'm like, I mean, look at this ugly price action. I'm not gonna take it. You need to see a proper move. Like, this is just go up, go down, go up, go down, go up, go down. Goes nowhere. Scalpers love this stuff. So the guy that entered at 436, that was nice entry. How did you quickly switch your bias from taking a trade at the previous day value area to taking one of the fixed bills instead? I did literally explain what I'm looking at. Even before this fixed bills I marked out, I said if the 4-hour closes around this area and hovers around, I'm not gonna wait for a pullback there. There could be a possible trade from here, from using this internal range, bro. I'm not sure if you were paying attention or not, but I didn't switch my bias. My bias is the same. My scenarios are the same. And again, I don't marry my bias. If I see a potential trade, I'm taking. Kishore says my phase 2 account was at -4%, 2% to bridge, so I was in full recovery mode. Well, if you recovered good enough, that's awesome, my friend. That's amazing. EMAs are crossing, VWAP might be a dump soon. Let's see, let's see. Rio, no trades, no Ferrari. And guess what? Stupid trades, no Ferrari also. Yeah, of course, Ghost, of course, brother. That's all it takes, bro. That's all it takes. Just lock in, listen to the stream, instead of jumping from stream to stream just to look for a trade. I'm not talking about you, I'm talking in general. Because there's almost more than actually more than 430 of you guys here. If you are here just for the signal, like at what point in your life you want to just be an actual trader instead of just chasing signal? Do you actually want to make money or just chase somebody's signal? Okay, cool. If you just take the trades I'm taking, that's completely fine. But if I stop streaming tomorrow, do you know how to do the analysis? Can you be doing the trades and doing analysis on your own? If yes, that's completely fine. If no, then it's time for you to lock in and learn actual trading, bro. Like, I wish we had this kind of stream that I'm doing right now when I started trading to learn for free, literally on the fucking stream, and taking the trades that the guy is taking. I just wish we had something like this. But if you jump from stream to stream just to chase some signal, chase some trades, you're not gonna learn anything. What if tomorrow everybody stops streaming? What the fuck are you gonna do? Who are you gonna chase? What signal are you gonna chase? From who? From where? So you're not gonna take any trades anymore and just quit right there? Look at the people that are locked in here, learning every day. Look at Judy right now, like he or she, I'm sorry, I don't know, is new here, but it's paying attention, it's learning, it's waiting patiently for a trade. It's not saying buy or sell, buy or sell. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It's actually here to get some knowledge, instead of just chasing some signals and not learning anything. Stupid trades, you clean others' Ferrari. That's a good one. That's a good one, Chaitani. That's a good one. I like that comment. Camilo says 1 hour close above 456 POC should push to the 4500. Do you think that's the right analysis? That could be. That could be. That's what I'm looking for, Camilo. If it does close above fixed POC, I'm looking for a long. And if it just straight up go there, I'll look at the fixed value high right here of that range. So there's gonna be some re-entry possibilities at the top. You will never be proper with chase signal. I will gladly take your exit liquidity. Awesome, cowboy. Welcome to the stream, Tina. Welcome. William says, what's the one thing you look for before entering a gold trade that gives you the highest conviction? It's a multiple of things, bro. It's never one thing. It's never, oh, it's the fair value gap I'm gonna enter, oh, whatever. I don't use fair value gap, I'm just saying as an example. It's a multiple of things. Where are the I told you people? Oh, I know where they are. You want me to show the stick video? That's where they are. Oh. No, not yet, Alan, but I did create a poll inside the VIP and I'm waiting for the people to vote on the poll to see what I'm gonna do. Ferrari GTR R35, the real deal. Ferrari scrap. Well, I can't disagree with you. I like GTRs. I mean, I have a Skyline, so I have the 34, not the 35, but I like the 34. But again, imagine if you see this and you go like, oh, I'm gonna take it long. You take it long, boom, you get smashed. And you're probably gonna take it short. If it reverse, you're gonna get smashed. But I see a lot of sellers stepping in right now, so this could be the breakout to the downside. Could be. Unless these sellers get trapped. Yeah, I will do New York for sure, Alan. I just don't know what day for now. But it will be at least one session this week for now. Next week, not sure, might be 2, might be 3, who knows. And don't forget to also smash that subscribe button, as we are super close to hitting 5.5k. We are 16 subs away, so if you're new here, do your boy a favor and smash that subscribe button. I think it's a trap for sellers, potentially, Chaitanya, potentially, but I don't know. I think either gonna go for a low and reverse, or we're gonna see the continuation. Right now I see a very aggressive seller stepping in. So this could be the breakout, as I said. Will I take it? I don't know, the risk to reward is just not gonna be good, even if I take here. It's just not gonna be it. Thank you for the kilowatts, Silent. Thank you, my friend. Cabo says the G is here, understand knowledge first and the discipline to be patient for the reward. Exactly, man, exactly. Again, if this one could be the trap, it's just gonna flip bullish. But if it taps to the sellers right now, aggressive sellers, and flip bearish, oh boy, I think we're gonna drop. Oh boy, I think we're gonna drop. Strong support at the 44.35. I agree. Basically that low, every time it comes to that low, it just bounces from it. Yeah, I agree with you. It's not there yet. It's not there yet. Morning, Don. How you doing, my friend? Great to see you back. 5 minutes. Doesn't look the cleanest. You could say it's in that support or is it whatever. It's just not there. It's not there. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for joining in. Nice, we have over 450 of you guys here. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up, man. Let's reach 250 likes. So don't be lazy. Don't be lazy. Like done. Appreciate you, Chaitanya. Appreciate you. Well, yeah, seems like majority of the people are interested in the New York session live for Monday and Tuesday. So I might do it either tonight or tomorrow. So if you're gonna be here on New York session, and if you're excited for the New York session, type locked in. Subscribe. Appreciate you, Eden. Anno. No, I think yeah, it's no. None. And then Kirar. Okay, welcome to the stream, my friend. See a lot of new people joining in. If this is your first time, my name is Ryu, R-Y-U. That's how it's spelled. I trade with volume profile, hard time frame, supply and demand, and order flow. And I'm here live on an Asia session Monday through Friday. For this week, we will be doing 1 or 2 New York session as well. So the days are not decided yet. So if you want to see the New York live session, just subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out when we go live, because all the streams are scheduled beforehand. Hi Ryu, do you know Ryuk? No, who is Ryuk? George says Asia is awesome, but not exactly my best daytime in MX. Hope New York is gonna go. Yeah, New York has started to get better lately, but I don't think the volume is as consistent as Asia yet. Papio, welcome to the stream, my friend. Ryuk is a Shinigami in Death Notes. Okay, I think I watched Death Notes maybe once, but it's been a long time. And I'm not that much into anime, so... Do you prefer Asia or New York AM? Depends on what I'm gonna be trading. If I'm gonna be trading gold, I prefer Asia. If it's gonna be indices, I prefer New York AM, basically after New York Stock Exchange. But lately the price action has been just very bad, so that's why I've been trading indices. But I like to trade US 30 a lot. What's up, Ravi Kumar? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Every time it comes down there, boom, kinda support. Use it as a support level, and most likely these sellers could get trapped. I think if we close above view up, we're just gonna straight up push. That's what I'm waiting for. It's gonna be basically above these 5-minute highs, 15-minute highs. So anything above fixed POC, I'm gonna give it a go. What's up, Iris? The team will get back to you as soon as possible. We are getting a lot of messages lately, so they will get back to you as soon as possible. Why US 30? I like US 30 way more than Nasdaq and ES. I think the patterns are more repeatable. I think it's also a little bit easier to read the way I trade. But like in indices, majority of my profit came from US 30 rather than Nasdaq and ES. So I love to trade US 30. I love to trade US 30. I want to learn how to trade NQ US 30. NQ is a little bit more crazy sometimes. US 30, usually the way I trade is basically the same how I trade right now, but for New York Stock Exchange Open, I like to see like a session sweep, or you might call it liquidity, whatever. But I just look at the session high or low, I look at the continuation, I still use the volume profile, supply and demand, all that stuff. Which session you love most to trade? It used to be New York. New York was one of my favorite sessions, but for the past 2 months has been Asia for sure. Asia for sure, because I live in Japan, so I wake up at 8 or maybe 7 sometimes. 9 a.m. is an Asia Open. I trade 3-4 hours, whatever, then I'm done. Then I come back on London if there is anything I take. If not, then I'll come back on New York, you know. It's literally if I can make the profit for the day in the morning, I'm basically good to go, you know. Can you share your views on the DXY? Sure, I can do it in the next 10 minutes. Let me read through the messages here. Yeah, silent US 30 is really good. I've done a backtesting on US 30 before trading for a little over 10 years worth of data. So I was looking at everything. I think I spent like probably 2 months just backtesting and trying to see what kind of patterns US 30 makes. And I just went full throttle with that. Simon says my account is down 460. That could be easily recoverable if you take one good trade. That's all it takes. What's up, Black IQ? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Celia says, buy or sell, guys. Sideways. Just go sideways. You're gonna win forever. I have an EA that trades US 30. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you guys when to buy or sell. If I'm gonna be in a trade, I'll just mark it out for you guys. Yeah, sellers are taking in control again. Wow, tapped perfect to that point of control. I think we're gonna drop now. Let's see, because if this one just gonna be the sweep up the low and then flip bullish. Ooh la la. But can't neglect that it's in this aggressive sellers. But I think sellers are stepping in again. Sellers are stepping in again. So if I want to enter, even if I want to enter here, the stop loss has to be above this 5-minute high, which doesn't really make sense for risk to reward because we're gonna have that swing value low down there. Could easily just get rejected. If you're a scalper, that's good. Whatever. Matt says, let's go for short now. I think I've seen you switch your trades for the past 10 minutes. Whoa! Look at that pop. Ever since here, I said, there's a lot aggressive sellers. This one could pop to the downside. At least take out that low. That's what happened right now. But again, no clean entry. No clean entry, and it was ranging. So no way in hell I would take this trade right now. No way. Unless we would want to go with the fixed value low of that range, then yeah, would make sense. But we had the Sunday open down there. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Aaron? Welcome to the stream. Ooh, what a move. I was reading the chat and I looked back at the chart. I'm like, holy crap. What a freaking move. Well done if you took the short, man. That was a nasty trade if you took it. Conan says your knowledge, you sure are valuable. Now I can trade myself, but I'm confused. Should I trade alone to fail and learn, or keep following your stream? I trade Asian with your stream and New York by myself. That's completely fine, bro. Like, I'm not saying don't follow anyone, don't take any trades, but I'm saying if you want to watch somebody, learn as much as you can from them. And let's say you want to trade volume profile, ICT, whatever, right? If you learn enough from the stream that you can trade alone, that's gonna be way more valuable rather than chasing signals. I'm not saying don't watch me or anybody else. Keep watching me or anybody else that you want. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, try to learn something at every stream, you know? Don't go to the stream just to watch for the trades. If you take the trades, fine. But if you learn something as well, that's gonna be the most valuable thing you can get out of the streams. Not by some trades, you know? It can be my stream, it can be other people's stream, that's completely fine. As long as you learn something, that's gonna be the way to go. I'm looking to see if it can hold from swing value low of that whole move, because it's going deeper into this level. It also, we have this fixed level, this whole range that I was gonna mention earlier, but I was gonna wait for the price to push there, which it seems like it's already going for it. So fixed value or high. Carlos, welcome to the stream, my friend. So this whole range, mark it out, because the reason I chose this range is because it aligns with that weekly demand. This weekly demand. This one. Ooh, nice reversal. The thing is, I want to take the reversal here, but there's a lot of sellers right now. There's a lot of sellers. This thing could flip bearish anytime soon. Anytime. Like IKEA says, I see you doing a great job here, I'm new here. Well, welcome, my friend. As you can see, I trade with volume profile, supply and demand, and order flow. And today was a little bit choppy, so it was hard to get a good entry or trade in general, because it was ranging, then breakout, boom, you know, unless you were super aggressive and taken from Sunday open here. But patience is what I always preach. That doesn't mean, wow, would have been a fucking fast trade. But that doesn't mean that when I see my setup, I'm gonna be also super patient. If I see like enough confirmation, I'm gonna be aggressive and take the trade, you know, if it makes sense. Manish, welcome to the stream, my friend. So for those who took a short, absolutely well done. Nice, fam. We're 4 subs away from 5.5k, man. Your boy Favor, smash that subscribe button. Abrar, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Okay, now 5 is undervalued. 15 is still in the overvaluation. That's why I'm saying, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing drops. But if this one closes above, it's gonna create a very nice RMD model that we have. So range, manipulation, distribution. That would be really amazing. So if that happens, I'm gonna mark out the whole range. It's gonna be basically the same thing. So the fixed POC is gonna be at 57.22. There you go, that's swing value low. Holy. I wanna see what's gonna happen right now. Okay, now it's like took out the futures current daily low as well. I don't think I can see that back. Oh, I can. Let me go to the 1 hour. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a very interesting level around here. So around oh, no way. No way, tapped into that aggressive sellers and got rejected freaking immediately. Aggressive sellers and buyers. No way. Wow. That is freaking on point. Holy. How many pips do you take usually for stop loss? I don't know. I don't know if the average. I usually put my stop loss where it makes sense. For example, let's say if I want to take a long here, my stop loss would be either below that 5-minute low or the other low. Something like this. So what is this? So this one could be 184. Some of them could be 50. Some of them could be 100. So it's never the same. Depends on my risk to reward as well. Thank you for joining in, Manifest. Welcome to the stream. Even though I said it looks like it could reverse from here, but if you want to take it long, I think the best thing possible would be just above that fixed POC, which is gonna be at 44.57. And short, I think closing below swing value low could be a short towards that fixed value high, something like this. So this could play out as our entry model that we have, so double wick momentum, something like this. That would be actually a perfect entry. Let's see, depending on this 15-minute closure, who knows? Could be a short. So something like this, let's say. I might take it though. I might take it. Let's see. Waiting for the 15-minute closure, but I do want to enter something like where's this? Entry from that 5-minute low. So a double wick momentum from here. So I'm gonna be looking for a momentum here. Okay, I'm taking this, guys. I want to see the momentum. I want to see the momentum right now. So my entry right now, let me see, where did I enter? If it does close above the swing value low, I might close my trade. I entered at 44.22.99. Stop loss is at 44.35. .99 as well. So TP is gonna be around 43.96.6, yeah, something like that, yeah. Awesome. Let's see if we can get the continuation right now. There you go. That's my entry. So again, stop loss is at 44.35.99. TP is at 43.96.6. And I want to see the continuation right now. I don't want to see a nasty top wick, no nothing. Just straight up drop. Because if you want to go for that aggressive seller, it's probably going to be a stop loss. But I would love to see a drop from here. So let me put this one here. Oh, wrong one. There we go. There you go. This is gonna be say 43.96.6. What's my TP on futures? Let me check. On micro, it is at 44.42.2. So again, if it wants to drop, it's just gonna straight up go. If not, this is just gonna be probably hovering around type of trade. Not bad. Arnold, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you here. We are currently in a short here, looking for that momentum for gold. And if it reverses, we know we are wrong, and we look for a closure above that range for our initial plan that we had. So I want to see sellers being aggressive again. I don't want to see slowdown right now. Let's see, it could make the top wick to this point of control before dropping again. It is possible. What does Forex A, 3XA, and Forex B means? Those are some acronyms that Cowboy uses. That's for more injections. It's a little bit more high level. That Cowboy is a very much more high level trader. More than any of us here. I can guarantee that. And yeah, he's basically giving me some heads up about the volume and injection coming in general. Come on, baby, drop, because I know you want to. I know you wanna. I know you're smelling my TP here and you wanna go for it. So do it already. Don't forget that at 1 hour it will be TP1 / stop loss on break even as well, guys. That's how I manage my trades, and if you wanna do a different management, that's up to you. Subhit, welcome to the stream, my friend. The only problem is if it gets rejected again from that level. So basically that low. I want to see a closure below that level and then a boom, follow through to the downside. That's what I love to see. If not, most likely I will just close the trade. Don't forget the candle pull. Yeah, I'll pull it for sure, Marcel. How do I decide my TP? I usually go for a minimum 2 to 1. So whatever I'm risking, I'm going for twice. So let's say if I'm risking whatever 80 pips, I want to gain at least 160 pips. But sometimes I just go 1 to 1 if the risk to reward doesn't make sense. But for now, this current trade, I would want to see a more nasty drop. Let me check the 1 hour if we have more level down there. Oh, there you can go for it. Are there more levels down there that he wants to go clean it up? Ooh, these aggressive buyers are interesting. That aggressive buyers are very interesting. Down here too. This whole level is very strong, so it could go for a retracement there. So on futures 44.28 or 29. I'm not saying it will go for it, I'm saying potentially could go. I just don't like the sellers right now all at the bottom. I want to see a closure again. Below this level. I want to see closure below this level. Because this is where sellers are trying to push the price lower, but they're not being successful at the moment. What about tank daily? It's very bearish. What do you mean by tank daily? If candle close, it depends, man. It depends. If let's say try to close above swing value low, which is at 44.26.6, I might just close the trade because most likely gonna go for a pullback or a push up at least. Again, this is gonna be a momentum trade, so if I don't see the momentum, there's no point of me being in this trade. You see what I'm saying? If I want to see a momentum but I don't see it, there's no point of me holding the trade. And as you can see, buyers are stepping in right now. Honestly, this buyer is getting wrecked. But again, I think if we see closure below that level, could initiate another move to the downside. So now, right now, a little bit in drawdown, nothing too crazy. I want to see more drop. I don't want to see buyers being successful here. As there's some level at the top that it could go for it. For example, these aggressive sellers that we have there. This one already got retested, so I'm not saying it's impossible, but it could go for it. I mean, the daily chart is very bearish because we have top wick and now, so it might tank further. Yeah, you're right, but also if it flips bullish, it could be the rejection from the demand that I have there for the continuation to the upside, which would be anything above Sunday open. That's why I was looking for the long initially. Yeah, it did close above. I don't like that the buyers are being successful right now. So I might close it even if it's a small loss. That's completely fine. Because the point of this trade was to see the momentum. And if there's no momentum, I'm not holding. So I'm just gonna wait for this 15-minute closure. Because you never know. Sellers could get involved. Sellers could get involved. Should we close? That's up to you, my friend. You manage your own trades. I'm just explaining right now how I am going to manage my trade and how I would trade my manage my trades. If you want to manage differently, that's completely fine. That's what a lot of people here do. If they don't see the trade, they don't see the point of managing like that. They just don't do it. And I want you guys, before the trade plays out, to spam W's on the chat because we did hit 5.5k, man. Told you we're gonna hit it today. We've been absolutely growing crazy. Momentum is kicking in. No, I did not exit the trade yet, fish. I will. If this new buyer's trapped, can we hold the trade? Potentially, Sancha. That would be the best thing ever, like trapping this buyers right now and then boom to the downside. But the problem is this level is very strong. So it has to close below this level and this level. So basically this below the previous lows that we had here. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, seems like buyers trying to take back in control. But let's see. 2 more minutes. Yep, we had the retest for the buyers. But they forgot that we have the magic candle pull. They forgot about this one. You can't forget about this one. You can't forget about this one, you know? Is it not priced SHA USD? Sorry, I'm priced a little different. Yes, I am in SHA USD in the trading view here. I'm using the O on the chart. Let me get involved the sellers to the market. So when you pull the candle, it usually goes to that direction. So we have to see if this time plays out or not. So far, candle pull has a 90% win rate. So far. Why finger in the candle? I don't know. The candlesticks love them, you know? Aurora, welcome to the stream. Bihari, welcome to the stream, my friend. You're from India. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. Can we draw a volume profile on the 5 minute before we enter the trade? What do you mean by that? Because where would you draw it? That's the question. You're waiting for a swing so you can short. Awesome, my friend. This level, right? Swing value go. There you go. There you go. Come on, sellers. Harak Takur, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome, welcome. See a lot of you guys joining in. First of all, welcome. Second of all, I am Ryu. I trade with volume profile, higher time frame, supply and demand, and order flow. And I'm live here Monday through Friday, so I'm looking forward to see all of you guys here every single day. And also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out when we go live. And be here on time, because at the beginning of the stream is where I give my full analysis. And the trades are just the bonuses, you know. I know the candle blue, but I have a guy feeling you are you are talking about different candle pull. Can you explain? No, there's nothing to explain. Just take the candle here and just pull it, and it will drop. It will eventually drop. Like this. That's it. You see the sellers here? They saw the candle, they saw me pulling the candle, and they're gonna be like, okay, let's get into the sell. And they're gonna pop out to the downside right now in the next 1 minute, most likely. One push to the downside. Oh, bullish divergence, not good. Not good. This most likely can push up. I don't like the bullish divergence. Yes, now it's gone. Now it's back again. Yes, I would like to see sellers being more aggressive. I don't want to see no bullish divergence. I'm new here, so I was wondering if you got Discord channel. We don't have Discord channel yet. We are more active on Telegram. So we have the free channel in the Telegram and also the VIP. That's where we are mainly active. And there we go, baby. More push though. I don't want to see a closure below this zone that I have marked up here. So this is where sellers couldn't push the price lower. I want to see closure below that. You see a closure below this one? Boom. So if you work with support resistance, you could kind of say this is like a resistance. Or support, sorry, my bad. That's actually a support, not resistance. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Let me mark it, let me save it as a template. And then mark out support as well. Huh? Didn't save it? There we go, that's a beautiful drop, baby. Drop them candle emoji on the chat, guys. Only the OGs know the power of Mr. Candlepull. Look at that! Power of Mr. Candlepool. I swear to you guys, whenever I buy a webcam to show my face, I'm gonna make a t-shirt with a candle pole emoji here on the t-shirt. And you guys are gonna see that t-shirt almost every day on the stream. I'm telling you guys. Bihari says, wow, nice prediction. Yeah, a lot of people call this prediction. I would say anticipation. Like, I cannot predict the market. I can't tell you what market's gonna do next. I can't tell you what I think it could do. But nobody can predict the market. Nobody. I don't care what your favorite guru says that he can predict the market. Nobody knows, bro. So again, I was looking for a momentum trade. If it gives the momentum, cool, I'll take it. There we go. I'm putting my stop loss on break even, guys. Both on futures and Vantage here. Boom, stop loss on break even. Risk-free trade. Beautiful, beautiful, baby. Appreciate you, Sajat, and all of the other guys. T-shirt with that would be sick. Yeah, for sure. This is pure chart analysis, not prediction or gambling. I want to be your student so bad. Yeah, man, like as I always say, some of you guys might be new. I cannot predict the fucking market. Nobody can. Not TJR, not your whatever favorite guru, not Alex G. Nobody can, whatever. I don't care who your favorite mentor is. Nobody can predict the fucking market. You can scenario map, you can anticipate. Even though the trade is going perfectly my way, I'm still saying I cannot predict the market. Cause I know I cannot. It's a probability game. It's a probability game. So yeah, you're already how much in profit? 100, yeah, we did hit 167 pips in profit. So if it finds support at the fixed value high, I might close the trade. So that's gonna be around 1.5R, but let's see. Dealer, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. Be a small pullback for the continuation. Forex 8, damn, cowboy. A lot of volume. I can predict. Yeah, for sure, guys, man. For sure. Let's push down. Let's see if we can get the continuation right now. Nice. We have almost 450 of you guys here, so if you're enjoying, you're getting some value. One way to support us is to smash that thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe. Let's reach those likes, let's get those likes up till 300. We can easily hit 300, 350 easily in the next 5 minutes, so I want to see the likes number going crazy. Uh, Morabiti says, I am waiting for a 4-hour supply below because I'm already late for this one. Awesome, bro. Let's see. It could find support down here, so that's what I'm waiting for too. I've become a big fan of yours from India. Appreciate you, Bihari. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, I don't like all the sellers at the bottom. I want to see more. Let me increase this a little bit. We have a lot of... I need to do filtering. This is so many unnecessary bubbles right now. Oh, damn. There you go. I want to see closure below here, around that area. Could you explain what Cowboy is talking about? So the numbers and the acronyms he's using is basically for injection of volatility or volume in general. So he's talking about if there's a lot of more volume kicking in or not, there's an injection or not. Are you gonna make another trade or done for the day? Depends, yikes, depends. If there's gonna be a good possible trade, I might take it. I never say no. I'm targeting the 4-hour BPR on below. Awesome. Awesome, my friend. Peep says, real nice move. JJ, appreciate you, my friend. Ghost says, I closed at 1 hour, more than happy with the profit. Amazing management, bro. Amazing, amazing. Great management, guys. Shop says, bro, today is my first day of streaming, already having a good feeling about this live trading. Awesome. Appreciate the feedback, my friend. I'm out. Gained $174. Hit my TV. Thanks for printing money review. Based on the structure, it was really short-term bearish. It was a great help to know where to enter. Amazing, my friend. Amazing management. Hanu says, where can I get the indicators? The indicators, if you are inside the VIP, you can have access to the indicators, but the guys will drop the link for the website for you on the chat, so you can just read through the website, see what you will get by having those indicators, how they work, all that stuff. Muhammad says, I closed mine due to prop firm consistency rule. Thank you, G. Amazing, bro. Amazing. That's super great to hear. That's very, very amazing, bro. Great management. Shubham says, today is my first day. I'm here to learn, not for trade. I predict that move, but I still want to know more setups. Learning from 5 months. Amazing, bro. Amazing. The fact that you want to learn is already a very, very good step for you to becoming to a path to the profitable trader. Appreciate you, Marvin. Appreciate you, my friend. Let me know in the chat who is in a trade still, who already took profit, and who is stop loss and break even. Ofi says close for $500. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Currently 200 pips. Amazing. Went for TP2. Awesome, JLo. Morai says $200 profit review for president. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Look at that. Everybody fucking printing. Everybody, look at that. $246 profit. Awesome, Stefan. Omar, I've closed mine with a solid exit. 200 plus pips. Amazing, bro. Amazing, amazing. How you smile, laugh is pure innocence. Oh, that's a good thing, I guess. That's a good thing, I guess. Out with $110 second time. Amazing, Alicia. Amazing. I see somebody asking about what's the logic about this trade. My friend, all I can tell you is you are late. I explained this trade multiple times at the beginning of the stream. Explained many times when we closed below Sunday open. And if you don't know why I took this trade, this means that you need to pay more attention. And you can see everybody's printing here, so if everybody's printing here, that means they paid attention. So hopefully next time, my friend. Bernard says, my first time, I'm still holding. Amazing, bro. Yeah, it is finding a little bit support, but the 50-minute close below. So I'm expecting another push down here. Most likely a pullback first, so it closed below that level, which is good for a continuation. This level here. So there's a lot of volume. Even if it finds resistance here, that's fine. Oh, tapped. Okay, now if this one flips bearish, that's good. As you can see, I'm still in a trade. I'm almost hitting TP here. Closer to getting another payout and also making more money on my personal account. Didn't went full risk on this trade on my personal. But let's see that continuation, baby. Smart Puzzle says I close with $34 in profit. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Very well done. I have only $100 and verified Vantage account. How can I join? You can join with using Vantage, but the minimum requirement is a little bit higher than that, my friend. So I'm still holding the trade here, guys. Should I pull you again or what? Should I pull you or what? Now the new people saw the power of candle pull. Srikant says $100+ live account. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Pip says out 201 pips. Cheers, JJ. Appreciate you, my friend. Amazing. Too much syndicate money. Well, you've been here with us for some time, Papa Z. You know how we move. You're crushing it. Yes, Yankov, I agree with you. We need to close below fixed battery high and then continue to the downside. And if you're in the VIP, don't forget to post the wins. As I can see already, some of you guys are already posting. So look at that beautiful trade with Omar from Harmonic. Amazing, amazing. Look at that. Boom. Beautiful. Regained my loss last week. Thank you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. You guys are killing it. I'm still holding. Awesome, Black IQ. Yeah, I'm still holding too. I'm looking for that 4396.6 for my full TP. As you can see, I'm still holding. But this flip bearish, it's gonna be a boom to the downside. You wanna see? It's gonna teleport. If we see sellers stepping in. But I think it's gonna teleport right now, straight to TP. So do it, my friend. Woo! Told you! There we fucking go. Come on. Sancha says up 800 with this trade. Amazing, bro. Look at that. Edged my freaking TP. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. That was nasty. Okay, I'm trailing my stop loss here. I think it's gonna drop more, to be honest. The greedy side of me is telling me to hold for longer, but I'm not gonna do that. But your boy's not gonna do that. So even if I hit full TP, that's gonna be about 271 pips of TP. Isn't that great? That is freaking amazing to me. Well, I see a lot of you guys asking about the VIP. Just stay tuned. I will explain it to you guys again in the next 5 minutes. I'm just waiting to hit this beautiful TP here, but oh man, that thing edged my TP. So I trailed my stop loss at the top here, guys, at the previous 5-minute high in case he flips bullish. And to be honest, I want to hold for more, not gonna lie. I do want to hold for more. I do see a potential dropping more, but I'm not gonna be greedy. And if he actually wants to find support, it's most likely gonna find support here. So that's why I trailed my stop loss. I'm gonna move it lower. That was nasty though. I know you wanna flip bearish. There we go. Come on. Almost out. Still gonna be profit. There we go, fam. Out completely. But man, that tapped perfectly to that level. Drop a big W in the chat if you took this trade as well. Drop a big W. This was a crazy trade. 100. No more actually. 259 pips. That was a great trade, fam. That was a great trade. Patience paid off. Patience freaking paid off. So I'm gonna again create a folder here for my trades for this week. This is gonna be 31st until what day is gonna be? Friday 4th? Yes, until 4th. So this trade is gonna move to that one. Perfect. First trade of the week and a perfect reversal from there. Holy. Holy guacamole. What a banger to trade. Start of the week. I forgot to close my futures trade. Oh no, come on, flip bearish. I'm gonna trail my stop loss, I don't care. Still gonna be $200. Probably gonna retest this level here, most likely. Yeah, I think I'm out right now. Yes, sir. Profit is profit. I don't really care that it pulled back. For me, important is to make money on my personal account in the Vantage. That's all I care. Prop firms are good, but personal account is even better. We fucking crushed it today, fam. Absolutely crushed it today. So really proud of the patience today, not gonna lie, guys. Patience paid off today. Patience really paid off. Possibility of a reversal? Most likely, yeah. Look at the 30-minute. I wouldn't say like a full-on reversal, but like could pull back towards this range, could pull back towards the Sunday open, the value low. I will give a quick rundown before, like, I'm not gonna end the stream right now, I'm still gonna be here, but I'm just saying before I end the stream I will give a rundown as well. Alright, so for the people that are asking about the VIP, the link will be dropped in the chat, and we already have a lot of people messaging, so if you message the VIP or our support, don't forget to be patient a little bit. We are getting a lot of messages, a lot of people are demanding to get inside the VIP. It's not something that it's that we are not answering, but there's a lot of messages, so all you need to do, either click on the link that is in the chat right now, and if you're inside the free Telegram, you can just DM VIP in our link here. So join our free Telegram. We have over 21k, actually 21k subs, which is crazy, and you just need to DM this support. Just click here, and if you have already a Vantage account, that's even better and the more straightforward and easy way to get inside the VIP. And inside the VIP you will get the full educational series video, the live feedback from me and other syndicate traders like Andre, Pavel, Ronak, and all the other guys. We have our indicators that we use every single day, and we are pretty active on London and New York inside the VIP as well. Please don't spam, Sajid. If you spam one more time, we usually time people out, okay? So, I know there's a lot of demand, a lot of you guys want to get into VIP, but no need to spam, okay? Awesome. So let me see your question. What is the shadow indicator? Okay, so let me show it to you. We have a bunch of indicators. It's just not one. It's not just the valuation scanner. This is the website. You can read through it yourself as well. So you can read through what is shadow intel, read through it. We have the smart money extremes for the higher time frame analysis that we do for the macro positioning. We have valuation scanner, which you can see in my screen right now on trading view, that I always use. You can use that on a lower time frame and higher time frame. COT net position, pretty much similar to the smart money that you use for higher time frame mainly. Seasonal forecaster as well, higher time frame. It can anticipate the tops and the bottom very nice. Open interest tracker as well, so it shows you the interest, the open interest. If for example, if the move is bullish on a higher time frame and we are seeing more open interest, it means that most likely they are following through and they are just getting more into that trend, you could kind of say, and much more. And by the way, seasonal forecaster, I can literally show it to you guys live. It's been absolute crazy. So I want to show actually silver, because I took a long on silver around this area, which was a 40R trade in January, one of my best trades in my career. Nothing's gonna beat that. But then again, I took the trade from this 12-hour demand. What was the shadow intel indicator seasonal forecaster showing? We had the cycle bottom here, bounced from a daily demand, boom, kept going up. It was showing the top around 28th of January, right? It's not gonna be 100% the same top, but you can have a really good indication of where could the top and the bottom happen. And that's why I decided to close my trade around here, so around 100 and I believe 16 dollars per ounce, I believe, something around that. And what happened, that one of the biggest liquidation in history happened and everybody got wiped out. So I got in a trade literally here as a scalp and ended up holding for a swing trade, which was crazy. And then what happened after that, the bottom right here, boom, another bottom. As you can see, the bottom timed perfectly, the top, boom, with the overvaluation as well. It's just absolute beautiful, man. It's just absolute beautiful. And right now it's a little bit choppy, but it showed the bottom here. Thanks, I got $21. Amazing, bro. Amazing. Profit is profit. Yes, and also don't forget, guys, just a quick disclaimer. This line here, the top and the bottoms that I mentioned, they all were forecasted before the move happened. Not after, because after everything is going to be easy, right? But then that's why we have the forecaster. You see, we don't have the price here. But what happens? We already have the forecast of what the tops and the bottom could be based on the seasonality. So all these lines were here before the price were even printed. So as you can see, the forecast, we have the forecast for the next 60 days. So 2 months. And again, could be a cycle short-term bottom today. And also it's also weekly demand, so it could get rejected. You never know. That's why I was saying I would be cautious with shorting for too much of a risk to reward. That was a very nice trade, very fast one. Look at that, fam. We are 2 likes away from 300, so smash that thumbs up, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Awesome, awesome. We absolutely crushed it today, man. Look at that. More wins. Beautiful, Simon, beautiful. W for you. Batman as well, crushed it. Woo! Look at that closure. Juicy. Amazing, Reynolds. Amazing. Look at that TP, man. Oof. Amazing, Yasin. Amazing, Nguyen. Look at that, $850. That is crazy. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that, watching the stream, taking a trade. Great, great. 2 accounts. Amazing, bro. If you guys are here, well done. Freaking amazing. Crazy. Alright, drop a 1 in the chat if you guys would like to see my next plan for the gold of what I'm gonna be looking at. Look at that. Another win from Summit. Amazing, brother. Amazing. Well done. Great job. Patience paid off, guys. Patience paid freaking off. Awesome, 300 likes as well. Let's get right into it then. Alright, so I'm gonna start again. So, because I know a lot of you guys weren't here. You were lazy, you weren't here early, or for whatever reason. We are in that weekly demand. I'm not saying it couldn't drop more, absolutely can, but with the right confirmation. That's why I waited a little bit more for my trade. So, can it drop more? Absolutely. If it drops more with volume, I'm expecting to drop until the 4379.3, which is the body of that weekly demand, basically, something like this. And if we go to the daily time frame, we have that daily supply that be a potential pullback level you can look for. You can literally just push to the upside and watch out for that daily, and you can see that it is getting rejected kind of from this range, right? That's why I went to the 1 hour time frame. I marked out the whole range, the fixed value high, and where did it find support? Boom, there. And full TP was a little bit lower than that, and I'm gonna mark out actually the fixed point of control as well. There we go. Because it's a little bit lower than that, you can go for it. Again, the 4 hour is undervalued, so anytime it could just snap back, push to the upside, but it's been undervalued for quite some time. And 1 hour finally came out of the undervaluation, which is very important to know. That means that it might have more room to push to the downside. Right now it's getting rejected from swing value low, and this swing value low comes from this 1 hour time frame swing. So you take your fixed range volume profile, draw it from this low to this top. There you go, that's the swing value low, right? And for people that trade only volume profile, they could say, okay, we tapped into this low volume node. Yes, absolutely. You see, very low volume, so you could use low volume node as well if you want to work with ranges. Now, going to the 15-minute time frame, we clearly have a very clean and nice range up there. So, what I'm gonna be looking at is, are we gonna create RBRD pattern or RMD pattern? What does that mean? This is what it means.
Second candle rejects, they both frame, and this is the 30-minute.
Are we gonna play out this pattern, the RMD? We have a range, manipulation, and then the distribution to the upside, which would mean that gold could have a range, the manipulation and distribution, and go for a pullback towards that daily supply, right? But if gold wants to be weaker for the week, I'm expecting to play out the RBRD pattern, which is this one. We have a range, breakout, retracement, and then distribution. And on the chart, it could be this one. We have a range, we have a breakout, retracement, distribution. So RBRD or RMD to the upside. So either way, this range is going to be very, very important to pay attention to. Does that mean that it cannot get rejected from swing value low? Absolutely can get rejected from here and straight up drop from here. 100% can play out. There's no doubt in that. But I'm just saying, if it pulls back to the range, that's the things that I'm looking for. And if you mark out the swing value low, you can see it's slightly above the other swing value low on a higher time frame. So this could also drop from here. And I want to look at the order flow. Yes, it did tap into that level. It could easily drop towards this low again. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. So if you're a scalper, this could be a very potentially good opportunity to target those lows like here, or even the fixed value high of the whole range. This could definitely happen. But don't forget that there's a lot of bars on the previous candle. So anytime it could find support here and then push up, or maybe down here. You never know. So again, these are the key levels I'm looking for. If it pushes up to the range, Sunday open, mark it out. 44, 45.5, and fixed POC 44, 57.2. You can also mark out the fixed value low, either is fine. And then overall pay attention to that range, and if it does close above it, this could be a very nice potential long scenario from that range. And if it get rejected, could also drop from there. Can you give a analysis for gold USDT? It's about the same, bro. So drop a 1 in the chat if that made sense. Drop a 1 in the chat if that made sense. I'm keeping it simple. I'm not gonna be like, oh, it's gonna do this, gonna do that. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's gonna happen next. We already took that beautiful trade. Perfect TP, by the way. Awesome, awesome. Look at that. Good day, good start of the week. I'm still gonna wait a little bit. Might be a potential trade coming in, who knows. And I want to see who is gonna be here tomorrow as well. If you're gonna be here on tomorrow's stream, drop a comment saying committed like this, and you can let me see who's gonna be here for tomorrow's stream. Let me know. Awesome, awesome, look at that. Good day, I really like today. Patience really freaking paid off. Really paid off. This is no bullshit trading, this is actually real trading. And tomorrow's stream is already scheduled, but we are not done yet, so don't leave, because you will miss out on the next potential opportunity. Look at that, a lot of commitment. Love to see it. And also a warm welcome to Vijay Kumar, Agilion, and Papi. Rappi. Why did I roll? Why did I say Papi? That's Rappi. Welcome. Great to have you guys here. Don't forget to watch the onboarding video, and you're gonna understand how to navigate inside the Syndicate Telegram. So took a call at 400 bits. Awesome, bro. I don't know, depends. If it does close above swing value low, it could be nice continuation to the upside. Depends. Manage your own trades. Could be interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if it flips bearish though, not gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. Welcome to the stream, Jonathan. Great to have you here, my friend. Alright, fam. I think this is probably it for me. I will be active inside the VIP for the rest of the day. Let me end the stream with a banger of a music. And drop some W's in the chat if you took this trade, if you took a short today with us, and if not, then you probably missed out because you were not paying attention and jumping from stream to stream. So next time pay more attention. Alright, fam, big love to all of you guys, shout out to all of you guys, and catch you guys tomorrow 8 PM New York time.